the All Indiana Podcast Network. This is AC's Conversations. AC's Conversations is about sports, music, TV, movies, and more.
Everything and more.
Everything is ready to go.
That include the latest news and rumors, along with interviews with the biggest names in sports and entertainment. This is AC's Conversations with your host, News 8 Sports Director.
The man is the real deal.
Let's go to work, fella.
Anthony Calhoun.
Time now for Chuck Checks In. Every week, Chuck Pagano joins us live to break down the horseshoe on both sides of the ball. Let's go live to Boise, Idaho, where the former Colts head coach is standing by. Got his red gear on, all ready for the holiday spirit, folks. Good to see you, Chuck.
Yes, sir. Great to see you, AC.
All right, my man, let's get down to business here. Here we go. It is a must-win situation for the Colts today, Coach, against the Patriots. As you look at this matchup, my friend, what is the one thing that stands out to you that is going to be key today for the Colts getting a win against New England?
I think it's going to be in the trenches, the line of scrimmage for, on both sides of the ball for us today. You guys were talking about JT in this run game. We got to be able to establish a run, get us some third and manageables, get JT going, AR going on the ground, and then defensively, stop the run for these guys, get them in third and long, and then get after this offensive line. New England is 27th in the NFL at protecting the quarterback. So If we can do those things, it'll be a lot easier on AR today.
Yeah, you talked about that. 7 sacks already for you look at Drake May there as their quarterback there for them, and it's 8 games here for New England. Okay, so only 5 games remaining in the season here for the Colts, and Chuck, they have a legitimate shot at making the playoffs. Only one of the 5 teams left on the schedule has a record above 500. That is Denver. So if you're Shane Steichen, what message are you sending to your players the rest of the way, Coach?
Yeah, like you said, that is mile high in 2 weeks. We got the bye. You guys talked about that. None of that's going to matter, though, AC, if we don't take care of business today, right? This is about process. In a game, 60 minutes, all you got, one play at a time, don't judge, right? Meaning good play, move on, bad play, move on. But if you start looking ahead, what if, doing the what ifs, if we can do this, if we can do that, you got to win today. Then we get the bye, then we can start worrying about Denver and the schedule beyond that.
All right, so you're saying, as they always say, though, take it one game at a time, and when you're Shane Steichen here, you literally have to do that with this Colts team in a situation where they could possibly get to the postseason. All right, so Coach, Colts are, 2-10 when playing at Gillette Stadium. Now, don't come at me this morning, but I know you had your share of frustrating moments there against the Patriots when you coach the Colts. As a matter of fact, I believe you're 0-5. Why do you despise the Patriots so much?
Well, I appreciate you bringing up those numbers, boy. I was off to a great start today. Boy, I'll tell you what. Hey, despise is a tough word, right? That's disappointed, discouraging at times.
Yeah.
But Belichick, greatest coach in pro football history. Tom Brady, greatest quarterback in NFL history. Those give you reason, to be a little bit disappointed, discouraged, maybe despised. But the worst thing, AC, it was the bus ride in. They had the state patrolman paid off. You could have took a highway, easy way into Gillette, but they took you through this neighborhood, and they'd have people lined up on the streets in the neighborhood, 8 to 80, wheelchairs, whatever, flipping you off, giving you the bird, all this kind of stuff, throwing stuff at the bus, and then you got to go play the game.
Yeah.
So it's pretty rough up there. Good fan base, cloud. It was hard.
All right.
A lot of tough days for the old coach, AC.
I'm sure about that. A couple more questions here for you, my friend. Last week against the Lions, the stats, they didn't look great for Anthony Richardson. But if you watch the game, it really wasn't that bad of a performance for the Colts quarterback. So give me your thoughts, Coach, on what you saw from the young quarterback last week.
Yeah, AC, if you just look at the stat sheet, you'd say, okay, it was a pretty below average day, right? 11 of 28, 170 yards, no passing TDs. He did take care of the ball. He did make some big plays. There were some plays that got called back. We had a long run by JT. We get a holding penalty, get a big play to Granson, negated by another penalty. Great, 39-yard strike to Alec Pierce down the field. backed up, 1st and 18, 1st and 20, gets 2 big first downs to Michael Pittman. So I thought it was a little bit of a mixed bag, but very, very encouraging for this young Anthony Richardson.
Okay, Coach, final question here. Speaking of quarterbacks here, I want to ask you about a former quarterback who played for you, Andrew Luck. Give me your thoughts on him as far as this new job here for Andrew Luck, going to be the general manager of his alma mater there at Stanford.
Man, I'm so fired up for Andrew and his family. I mean, I kind of knew, I think we all kind of knew that at some point, AC, that he would be, back in football in some form. I thought maybe high school coach. He always talked to me about being a high school coach, teaching history somewhere in Colorado, in the mountains of Colorado, but he lands at Stanford. Perfect person, AC, to try to navigate this crazy world of which college football is right now with NIL, transfer portal, all these kind of things. So really fired up for Andrew.
Yeah, it's great to see that news there regarding Andrew Luck, and all the best to him. Finally, give me your prediction. Who you like?
I like the Colts today. This is a must-win. The back's against the wall. Yeah. We got some injuries, but let's go, JT. Let's go, Atar. Hey, and Gus and this defense, let's get after Drake May. Come on.
Discover more at wishtv.com and when you follow Wish TV on Facebook. Plus, be sure to follow and subscribe to the AC's Conversations podcast and others on the All Indiana Podcast Network. Connect now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.